For years and years, I have told you about how much Linux sucks, about how much Mac OS sucks, and so many other computer-related things suck so very much. Well, you know what else sucks? Inflation. Coming in January, the average price of a Lunduke Journal subscription is going up to match inflation over the last couple of years. This had to happen. It really wasn't a choice in the matter. A $5 subscription in 2020, even 2021, is roughly the same as a $6 subscription nowadays in 2023. And because of that, we're needing to increase our subscription costs. We just have to do it in order to stay in business because of stupid inflation. This is what prices are currently. As of right now, you can get a subscription to the Lunduke Journal, to any of the sites within the Lunduke Journal, for $5 a month. A great deal. The yearly subscription is $45 a site, which basically means you pay for 9 months and you get 3 months free, which is a pretty good deal. Or you can get a yearly triple pass, as we call it, which gives you a subscription to all 3 sites within the Lunduke Journal for $95 for a year, which is a really great deal if you're planning to get all 3 of them anyway. Or you can get a lifetime triple pass, which basically means you can pay one time and never again. No monthly, no yearly, no nothing. You just get access to every site within the pantheon of the Lunduke Journal family for $295, which may seem like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of money all at once, but then you never pay again. It's sort of like, imagine if a big streaming service came to you and said, you pay a lump sum and you never have to pay us again. And as long as that streaming service exists, you will continue to have access. And this is something we do at the Lunduke Journal, and it's not just for the current sites within the Lunduke Journal, it's everywhere that the Lunduke Journal exists. Previously, we used to publish things on Substack, and when people got a lifetime subscription on Substack, that carried over to Locals when we moved to a new platform to base everything on, to get all those new features that Locals gave us. Well, we brought our lifetime subscribers along with us, and they never had to pay another gosh darn thing. It's very, very, very handy. That's all going up. So instead of $5 a month, as of January 1st, it will be $6 a month. Now, I tried to give everyone as much notice on this as possible. I don't want to spring this on anyone. I don't want anyone to be surprised. Because if everyone gets their subscription, if they already have them, they're locked in at their current rate. So if they have a $5 a month subscription right now, they're good to go. They have they'll be $5 a month this time next year. But any new subscription or changed subscription will have to be at the new prices as of January 1st. So if you want to get a subscription to the Lunduke Journal, you want to do it during the month of December, so it's the lower price, right? I mean, we've got to do this in order to keep up with inflation, but at the same time, I don't want to be a jerk. I want to make it nice for all of you who help support the work that I do and give you the best deal possible. So as of January 1st, it's going to be $6 per month versus $5 per month now. And the yearly is going to go up to $54 per month, which is, or per year, sorry, 54 a month, no, $54 per year, which equates to $4.50 per month, because again, you still get those 3 months free, which is a good deal. The triple pass, which is all 3 of the sites, the politics, the entertainment, and the technology, is going to go up to $105 a year, which is the equivalent of $2.91 per month per site. And the lifetime pass for everything, for all 3, is going up to $335. So again, $5 right now, $6 in January 1st, $45 right now for the yearly, or $54 for the yearly January 1st. The triple pass is going from $95 a year to $105 a year, and the lifetime is going from $295 to $335. And that also includes the gift pass. So if you want to give the gift of a Lunduke Journal subscription, you can gift someone a lifetime triple pass, and it's the same cost as the regular triple pass, and it comes with a little pixel art gift card, a virtual gift card. I'll send you an image of it, and I'll also email the recipient with a nice little image with a personal pixel art comic strip starring yours truly, announcing the gift they are receiving. Now, if you're wondering about all the details, there are 3 sites within the Lunduke Journal family. For those of you new around here, lunduke.locals.com, which is just technology, never politics. We keep it family-friendly, supportive, warm, welcoming, happy place where we just revel in the joy of technology, old and new, Linux and alternative operating systems and Unix and Windows and Mac and Amiga and absolutely everything. In fact, we're about to start Amiga Week tomorrow. Retro and modern, it's just fantastic. We also have nerdyentertainment.locals.com, which is all about comic books and regular books and movies and TV and all that sort of thing. And again, we try and avoid politics there. Sometimes politics do crop up into the little corners and alcoves and whatnot, but we do our best to keep politics out of it. That way, no matter what your politics are, left, right, up, down, forward, back, whatever, you can enjoy the nerdy entertainment of the world. So when we sit down and we start talking about Star Wars or war games or Star Trek or Marvel comics from the 1960s or whatever it is we're talking about that day, no matter your politics, we can all enjoy it together as nerdy friends, just like it should be, just like it was when we were kids. It's really fantastic. And if you want to talk about politics, there is a place called conservativenerds.locals.com, which literally is just about politics, but from a nerdy perspective. So you'll get lots of computer-related stuff and tech news and whatnot, but it's mostly going to be politics, and it's going to be about politics and with a political slant on everything and goofy political pictures and all that sort of thing. But there's only one place in the whole of the Lunduke Journal family that allows politics, and that is conservativenerds.locals.com. Everywhere else is politics free, and that's just how it should be. So there's a lot of reasons why you should be subscribing. Beyond just, oh my gosh, you got to get it before the price goes up in January. On October, let me get this date right here. On December 20th. It's not October anymore. On December 20th, Linux Sucks 2023 is going to be happening, and it is going to be an absolute blast. It's going to rock. You're going to love it. It's going to be live streamed. Everyone can watch it. Absolutely everyone can watch it. However, if you want to take part in the after party that we're going to have, it's going to be kind of a live virtual after party on Locals. And I'll be live streaming afterwards, and there'll be a chat room up and going, and we're just going to have a really good time. You're going to want to be part of that. So that's happening on December 20th. I believe that is 6 p.m. Central Time is when the live show kicks off. I'm going to be doing the whole show live, and then the recorded version will be available afterwards, again, to everybody. We're going to give this away to the world because all of you deemed it so. And then we're going to just have a little after party, but the after party is going to be just for the subscribers. We're going to do a lot of other live big shows. We've done quite a few this year. We've got more coming up in the coming months ahead. And the Lunduke Journal is one of the few places left that does real tech journalism. There's no artificial intelligence. No chat GPT written articles. There's no press releases that are regurgitated and pretending to be articles, ZDNet, and all those sorts of things. And because we don't take any money from big tech, the Lunduke Journal gets to say whatever we want. Whether we're diving into the financials of Wikipedia and Mozilla and the Linux Foundation or so many other things, there's really not a lot of tech outlets that do the type of coverage that we do, that are ready and willing and almost eager to really just piss off the big tech foundations and companies of the world, because we're funded entirely by all of you. We don't get any money from ads. We don't get any money from sponsors, just subscriptions, which means as long as you're happy and you like the stuff that we're producing, we're going to keep producing it, and no one else can influence us in any way. We also, and I feel very proud about this, are one of the few major outlets out there that get the computer history right. So many times you read tech news articles that will talk about the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s and talk about the computer history that happened in those decades. And they just plain get it wrong because they regurgitate random factoids that aren't really quite right that they've heard 1,000 times. That's not how the Lunduke Journal works. We really dig into it. We bust the myths of modern tech history wide open, and we tell you exactly how it is, with pictures and charts and sources and all of it. It's fantastic. Plus, themed computer weeks. For example, starting tomorrow, as of the time I'm recording this, we're going to be kicking off Amiga Week, which is just going to be a ton of fun. More on that shortly. But we've also had everything from BSD Week and Haiku Week to 8-Bit Computing Week and PDA Week and on and on. DOS Week. DOS Week was fun. And we just do all these sorts of things. And regularly it gives us a chance within the Lunduke Journal community to really go in places that we wouldn't normally go, to experience and immerse ourselves in pieces of computing that we don't normally get a chance to really be a part of. And oh, there's a train in the background. Hi, train. The train likes me lately. And of course, there's no ads. There's no promotions or sales, at least not in general. Every now and then I'll let you know about a good deal over at lunduke.locals.com. But for the most part, no. And that's going to become even less because we're not doing so many sales anymore. We're tapering off the sales because the price is going up in January. The sale right now is it's cheaper than it's going to be in January, so get on it. There's no algorithms telling you what you should or should not like. All of the content in the Lunduke Journal is available in this content view at lunduke.locals.com. You go to that website. There's a little content link on the side, or if you have the iOS or Android app, there's a little content button on the bottom. And from in there are tabs for articles, PDFs, which there's a ton of free ebooks, videos, podcasts, all of it. Click on the one you're interested in, and you have a searchable, sortable archive of everything. It's not weighted by what do people like the most. No. There's no algorithm here. Just all the stuff that you are actually interested in. It's fantastic. And because the lunduke.locals.com community, which is truly fabulous, has a sort of a gateway, a entrance fee, if you will. It's sort of like a country club for hardcore nerds. Right? Imagine taking all of your favorite nerds from every nerdy TV show and movie ever, and all of your friendly nerds that you work with, and your nerd friends at school, and your nerd friends throughout your life, and you put them all in one place, and those are the only people that are allowed to be there and hang out with you. What's the result? No trolls. We don't have trolls. We just don't have them. It's fantastic. Again, we have no politics. We have no big tech influence whatsoever because I do not take a single penny from any tech company, big or small. Not a penny. It's fantastic. And coming very, very soon, hopefully here in just the next couple weeks, we're going to be starting the Lunduke Journal live call-in show. So if you want to actually call in and be part of the live call-in show and ask questions live on the air and talk to me and other members of the Lunduke Journal audience, you will have that opportunity. It's a very, very fun time. So again, the prices are going up on January 1st. So don't wait until January 2nd to get or modify your subscription. I personally recommend doing it either yearly or lifetime because it saves money. If you do the monthly, that saves you a little bit of money now. But if you're going to be around for more than a few months or heavens, more than a couple years, because let's be honest, are you planning to be a nerd 2 years from now? Then do the math on this one. Monthly starts to really add up after a while. So the best way to go in terms of saving money is to get it now before the price goes up. Get it now either yearly or lifetime. That's my recommendation. and it just is the way to go. Now, the link's on the screen, lunduke.com. If you go to lunduke.com, that will take you directly to a page called Lunduke's Link Central. On there will be links to, right at the top, to just about everything. The RSS podcast feeds, the content page that we talked about, the Rumble video site for some of the backup streaming. All sorts of different links are there. And if you scroll down to about the middle of the page, you will find details on how to sign up for the triple pass for a year, or the lifetime triple pass, or to do the gift triple pass. So you can gift someone a lifetime subscription. It's right around the middle of that page if you go to lunduke.com. It's not a very big page, and the process is like a 3-step process that's super duper duper simple. I take advantage of it before the price goes up. Take advantage of whatever the cheapest option is that makes sense to you. If you can afford to plop down the couple of extra bucks so that you can save a little bit more money in the long term, big thumbs up. I hope you can. That helps out the Lunduke Journal. That helps out you. And then there's warm, fuzzy, smiley feelings all over the place. All right, everybody. That's it. I'm going to let you go. Tomorrow, if you're listening to this on Tuesday, then tomorrow Amiga Week begins, and I am very excited about Amiga Week. If you've missed Amiga Week, if you're watching this video or listening to this show later on, you can still go back and go to lunduke.locals.com, which is where all the excitement's going to be. And you can look through the archive of Amiga Week. We'll try and use a hashtag to make it easy. There's going to be articles and videos. I've got shows planned. I know a bunch of people who have physical Amigas that have stuff they've got planned for the week. And of course, all of you can just take part, and I'll be posting a show right at the beginning of Amiga Week. Tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., a show will go out talking about all the different ways that you can take part. It's going to be an absolute blast. And regardless, I hope to see all of you here on December 20th at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Daylight time? I don't remember. Central Time. I don't know how the time zones work. It's complicated. Central Time for Linux Sucks 2023. All right, everybody. With that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, nerds and nerdettes, I do declare end broadcast.